Okay, my dearest students, so I'm gonna start this amazing class with the audiolingual method and with the silent wave method explanation. I'm gonna choose some students in order to give us your opinion about it. So I'm gonna choose, do we have volunteer or may I choose by myself? 5, 4, 3, 2, Mr. Cigaran, and then Claudia, me encanta, I love it. Okay, Mister, you're going to be the first one, and Claudita, you're going to be the second one. Okay, guys, go ahead.
Okay, for me, audiolingual method is maybe hearing things in repetition too, as the video of yesterday, maybe, yeah.
Uh-huh.
The kids were repeating, sorry, the dialogue that the class that the sorry that the teacher said, right? So for me, audiolingual is based on repetition. Silent way, it's the students learner maybe being that the students do the activities in his own way maybe, and you are going to be only the guide. You are going to see, oh yes, you have a hero, yeah, we are going to correct that and do in your way, only you.
All right, thank you so much. So, Claudia, are you ready? Yes, teacher, always.
Pero
Claudia,
repita, por favor.
let me see. Do we have volunteer or may I choose by myself? 5, 4, 3,
Um,
2. Okay, Claudita, please
okay.
choose a boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Okay, Mr. Portillo, be ready. Okay, Miss Ramirez. Hey, Miss or Mrs. Ramirez?
Miss.
Miss or Mrs.?
Miss.
Ah, okay. Miss teacher, obviously. I'm single. Okay, Claudita, go ahead, please.
Okay. The audiolingual I remember is the teacher is the principal actor because the student repeat the different words is grammar. In the silent way method, the principal actor is the student because the teacher how do you say permanecer
To stay.
and to stay in silent. Yes, only teacher.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Portillo. And please, would you like to help me to choose the last student? Choose a girl, please.
A girl. Let me see. Let me see. Sadie.
Sadie, be ready. Okay, mister, go ahead.
Yeah. Autolingual is the method that basically is in repetition and memorization. What is it? Well, the teacher is the active person on the room that basically say the things, and the student is gonna be the passive one that is just gonna repeat it. There are different techniques, but it's depend of the need. And then going in the silent wait method, we must be keeping in mind that the most important thing or the most important word in this one is monitoring. In this is the other way. The teacher is gonna be just like the passive person, and the student is gonna be the active one. Why? Because the student is gonna build their knowledges.
All right, perfect. Thank you, sir. So, Sadie, I'm going to conclude this part with you. But if I have volunteer, let me know, please.
Okay, teacher. The audiolingual method mentioned Jonathan. Yes, dialogue memorization is better cultural information and contextualized in the dialogue or represented by the teacher. Because in the video, the last video, I saw that only teacher mentioned some topic and the students only repetition and memorization only. And the silent way method, the teacher is silent because for the student to work as independent language learning.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher also speak a little times and no textbooks because this method is about observation.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. And I hope and I hope you got the knowledge about it. Okay, guys. Today we are going to continue with two methods. The Suggestopedia. There are two terms. Trate de seguirme. There are two terms. The Suggestopedia and Suggestopedia. Guys, the Suggestopedia and Suggestopedia are totally opposite. Miss Perla, would you like to help me to read, please? A teaching method.
A teaching method based on the idea how the human brain works and how we learn most effectively. It includes a rich sensory learning, a positive expectation of success, and the use of a varied range of techniques like dramatizes
Dramatize it.
text, music, active participation in songs and games, etc.
Etc. The Suggestopedia. Look at the human brain works. The Suggestopedia, we are based on humans' brain. Obviously, I got a video related with the topic. Please, guys. The and Suggestopedia. Remember, both are opposite. We use at the same time, but one is one and the second got another objective. Now we are going to learn about Suggestopedia. Don't get stressed because I got many examples about it.
Suggestopedia is a teaching method developed by Georgi Lozanov, and it's derived from suggestology, which Lozanov describes as science concerned with the systematic study of the non-rational and non-conscious implements. This method is based on how the human brain works more effectively through positive and creative suggestion in the classroom, and how the environment can affect the learning process.
There is a connector. The Suggestopedia and Suggestopedia, I like it because you have the control on your student's mind. And also, you have to discover, you have to understand their feelings too.
Lozanov divides the process of learning into 6 means of suggestion, which they are the authority of the teacher, the infantilization, the double plainness, intonation, rhythm, and concept pseudo-passiveness.
Cipotes, todos esos términos, voy acá. Authority of the teacher, it means like you are always the mentor. The power must be always in your hand. Authority, it's not like you are the person or you are the individual that you like to put your students under pressure all the time in order to work. No. Authority is you have to have the control all the time. Infantilization, it is based on never forget they are kids. Es que yo quisiera que vos ya maduraras, con que no ha madurado usted, no he madurado yo, que ya estamos viejos, como vamos a pedirle que un cipote de 7, 8 años madure. Double planets. What is double planets? It is based on plans. It means like, okay, I'm going to teach in 9th grade B, but I'm going to use a different kind of techniques and method in 9th B or in 9th C, excuse me. So double plans if you always has to be ready with a second one. Intonation. Intonation is the way that you express. It's about your voice tone. It's like okay guys, good morning. So today the topic, no way. Intonation must be according to the level. For example, in my case, according to my style, according to my intonation style, I said it many times, so I don't see myself teaching kids. because my intonation is not to teach them. Okay, so RIMF. What is RIMF? Active. No flat classes. RIMF. Active. Okay.
And concept pseudo-passiveness. The authority. People remember best and are most influenced by information coming from an authoritative source. The teacher's authority is given by his or her domain in the contents of the subject. Lesson of makes clear that the authority should not be confused with authoritarianism. Authority is also used to suggest a teacher-student relationship like a parent-child relationship. Infantilization. In the child's role, the learner takes part in role-playing, games, songs, and gymnastic exercises that help the older students regain self-confidence, spontaneity, and
El infantilization, de aquí tomó la idea, aprendiendo jugando, creo que fue el lema del Lego, si no me equivoco, o de Feature Price. Uno de ellos dos creo que de aquí fue donde tomó la... Pero sí, uno de ellos dos, aprendiendo jugando, jugando aprendiendo, algo así. Tengo un mensaje, dice, unplug the cable. Ok. Okay, thank you, miss. So, de aquí creo que jugando, aprendiendo, o jugando o aprendiendo, jugando, algo así, pero fue de Feature Price. Yes, Michael, fue de Feature Price.
Sí, Fisher Price. Fue
Feature Price,
aprendiendo
¿verdad?
jugando.
Ajá, de aquí fue donde tomaron ellos esa idea.
receptivity of the child. Double plainness. The learner learns not only from the effect of direct instruction but from the environment in which the instruction takes place. The bright decor of the classroom, the musical background, the shape of the chairs, and the personality of the teacher are considered as important in instruction as the form of the instructional material itself. Intonation. It's an extra-linguistic aspect of great importance. The author identifies the intonation modulating voice, which must be solemn to create an atmosphere of expectation and effective content. Rhythm. Lesson of consider the basic biological principle, and we see it in different areas of human activity: music, medicine, psychotherapy, etc. The pace is critical to the learning for the presentation of a material. Following a pattern, rhythm promotes memory. Concept pseudo-passiveness. This one consists basically in musical background, which helps to induce a relaxed attitude. This state is felt to be optimal for learning in that anxious intentions are relieved and power of concentration for new material is raised. Lesson notes list several expected teachers' behaviors that contribute to these presentations, which they are the next ones.
This is not necessary. Let me see. Suggestiopedia, developed by Bulgarian physicist and educator Georgi Lozano. This is not important. Remember, one of the good news is they won't ask you about the specifics. Suggestiopedia or the Suggestiopedia. Let me see. Anthony, would you like to help me to read, please? Thank you.
Both of them.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so your PD student se basa en liberar el individuo de estrés, vergüenza, nervios y demás limitaciones personales, puesto que se cree que esto puede entornarse su capacidad de aprendizaje. Or the suggestiopedia teacher. Es la cualidad de estar inclinado a aceptar y actuar según las sugerencias de otros.
Ok, thank you, mister. Técnica, suggestiopedia basada en estudiantes. De suggestiopedia basada en usted como maestro. ¿Y por qué? Con esto finalizo la primera parte. Cuando dice suggestiopedia, se basa en que usted tiene que dejar que el individuo, ¿quién es el individuo? El niño es el individuo, el alumno es el individuo. En este caso, cuando a pesar de que ya tienen 17 años, que van a un segundo año técnico ahí en automotriz, no dejan de sentir estrés, no dejan de sentir vergüenza, no dejan de sentir nervios en alguna presentación. En este caso, no tenemos que nosotros tratar, aunque yo creo que ustedes no son así, ni van a ser así como maestros, pero todavía hay personas trabajando en las instituciones públicas de que tratan a los alumnos como pasmados, como metidos, como mira, vos nunca aprendés, como mira, vos nunca vas a llegar a ser nadie. Créanme, todavía hay personas así. O incluso hay personas que dicen, si vos seguís así, ya vas a ver, cuando estés grande, no vas a ser nadie en la vida. Ahí vas a andar vendiendo tomates. Miren, esa expresión, a mí esa expresión que los maestros, ahí te vas a quedar a vender tomates. ¿Qué le da a entender al alumno? Que la gente que vende en los mercados no vale. Ok, entonces hasta la forma en cómo el maestro le enseña. Por eso es que los niños todavía crecieron con la mentalidad de que las personas que venden en los mercados son personas no estudiadas, son personas tontas, son personas incapaces de salir adelante, cuando verdaderamente usted puede decir, teacher, pero en parte puede ser cierto, sí, pero eso a usted no le importa. Usted tiene que enseñar al alumno a respetar. Llegamos a adultos, llegamos a viejos y todavía seguimos faltándole respeto a la gente. Pero ¿por qué hay personas que todavía hacemos eso? Ay, es que mira, bien pasmado, o sea, porque nosotros así nos enseñaron también. Pero obviamente, como yo así soy, así voy a morir. No invente. Usted es una persona estudiada, que es una persona que, hey, la verdad que tengo que cambiar, porque yo voy a ser maestro. Si yo quiero que a mí me respeten, tengo que respetar. Si yo quiero que sentirme y quitarme ya los nervios, porque yo voy a enseñarle al alumno que también no sienta nervios cuando tenga una presentación. O sea, chicos, antes de ir a enseñar, primero tiene que enseñarse usted. ¿Ok? Primero tiene que enseñarse usted. Suggestiopedia es, aunque yo hubiera puesto primero el de Suggestiopedia arriba y el Suggestiopedia abajo, porque yo siempre he dicho, el primero que debe de aprender todo lo que nosotros queremos enseñar somos nosotros, desde los valores. De Suggestiopedia habla en ese caso de nosotros como maestros. Es una cualidad el saber y el aceptar errores como maestros. Es una cualidad el saber y el decir, hey, gracias, hijo, tenés razón, me equivoqué en esa palabra. Hey, mira, de verdad, gracias, hijo. No se preocupe que el alumno jamás va a pensar que usted es tonto o jamás va a pensar, hey, mira, bien pasmado el teacher o bien pasmada la teacher. Jamás. El alumno va a decir, así como ella acepta los errores, así los puedo aceptar yo también. Ustedes son el modelo. Muchas veces quienes somos el modelo de los alumnos no son los papás. Muchas veces el modelo en la casa somos nosotros, los maestros. ¿Se han fijado que a veces dicen, la mamá dice, es que tenés que hacerlo así? ¿Y qué dice el niño? Es que la señora dice que lo hagamos así. O sea, le hacen más caso incluso a los maestros. Señores, termino ya la primera parte. Vamos a descansar, tómese un cafecito, saque el chucho un rato y nos vemos a las 10:01. ¿Ok, chicos? Thank you, bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.